Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jay, Smike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks for nothing, mate.
Happy Friday, fellas.
2 weeks to go, guys. 2 weeks to go.
I'm gutted about that.
Have a good sleep last night, Hoodie Janus?
No.
Neither.
I
What
told you
was
my-
your issue?
I told you my nightmare dream the other day, didn't I? Where I'd had a heart attack
Yeah.
and I'd been stabbed and cut
Cut you open, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you have last night, though?
Just weird noises in my house.
Oh, sure.
Were they coming from you? Were
Was
they
it-
like, doot?
was it-
No, and I'm like, hi. No, it wasn't headboard action. Bit of fucking not have been. I'm just on high alert.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So I hear something and I go, what? And I make sure I wake my wife up and go, darling.
Does she hear it?
Nah.
Nah.
Is it Kim.com in your bins again?
Yeah, it might be actually.
Doctor.com.
Just having a little bit of a rummage around in there.
So,
But it's been so fucking cold the last couple of days.
It has. Last night was all the blankets were on. I actually got woken up, had to get up, put me socks on.
Yeah.
And yeah, double down on the blanket. I was fucking
Because you
cold,
don't-
man, and cold today.
You don't have the spooning scenario available to you at the moment, do you?
I don't even get involved in that.
Oh, I do.
No, I don't. I can't usually fall asleep to it. And it gets to a point where I just need socks.
Yeah.
I have
I
them
know what
nice
you
and
mean.
close for me, Keezy, just in case I need them there.
That's
and
cool, man.
Slip them on my downstairs.
I read.
and,
I read, and my wife,
So ankle sock then. Yeah, go on.
my wife, she tends to drop off before me, Mogi.
Yeah.
Turns to her side. Then I go for another 10 minutes or so reading. And I flick off my little bed lamp there and snuggle in,
There.
arm over.
Yeah.
So she feels secure and in the embrace of a powerful male.
And then every 5 minutes, what was that?
And so I...
Go check it.
That happens for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I roll over and fall asleep.
Oh, yeah. Hot. That's pretty hot.
That's consistently every night. That's what
Yeah.
happens.
Well, last night, I don't know if you know, but my wife's left me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched the cricket,
Yeah.
which was fucking
Dire.
dreary.
In
yeah.
bed, though, on a lappy or something?
Yeah, I was up and then I went to bed and then I'm spending too much time on my phone at the moment. I got to ditch it. I got to ditch the fucking thing. Anyway, and then went to sleep about 10, so late for me. It's the last couple of nights, and then I was
Yes.
awake at 3:30 till about 4:30, and then I managed to go back to sleep, which I didn't think I'd be able to.
Nice.
So that was nice. That was a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
treat.
Idea. Next year, for a month, shall we all get analog phones?
I've got one. I'll be happy to do that.
Maybe we could all do
well,
it, 'cause-
I kind of need it for work though.
Same. So it would be like, how do I check my emails? Got to check it before I leave, and then when I get to work, I can check them again.
What
you
are
know?
analog
Yeah.
phones?
Just like a Nokia
No
that
screen.
texts
Not,
and calls.
Not a dumb
Oh, right.
phone, not a
Yeah, yeah.
smartphone.
Yeah. Could be interesting.
my wife bought me one of those, but I said to her, this was like years ago, and I said, "Look, I reckon I need to get one of those just analog phones, you know, because I just spend too much time on my phone." So she went out and got me this fucking phone, which I did not ask for. I just wanted a $100 phone, but she got me this one it's called a light phone or something.
Oh, I've seen them, yeah.
So it's a real flash.
It's a flash dumb phone.
It's a flash shit phone. It's like that's not what I wanted. I wanted a shit phone, and
Yeah.
now I've got to fuck around with this thing, putting in all your numbers and that. I don't think you can use the same SIM card or something. It's a real,
did she order it online?
yeah, order it online. It's
Yeah.
it's a fucking ball ache, and she's always banging me. Are you going to use that phone? It's like probably not. No, probably not, because
What-
I just want a Nokia 3310 or whatever they're called.
When you got a new Nokia though, am I right in remembering that you had to put all your new numbers into it?
Oh, I can't remember. I don't.
So-
I'm sure you can load them. You can copy them across from your phone onto your SIM card, and then you can reuse
Okay.
the SIM card. Yeah.
I don't spend a huge amount of time on my phone because emails, messages, the occasional Trump video,
Sure.
so I can
Pro Trump, yeah.
the
Trump,
Mandarin
Trump,
Mussolini.
Yeah.
But you know, I tell you what, with things like Instagram and all that sort of shit, I last about a minute and I just go, no, fuck this.
Same, actually.
Fuck this.
I go for longer because I think the trick is you don't want to look at any of the posts your friends make.
Sure.
And that's generally what you look at, right?
Yeah.
But if you go swipe and you go through all the reels, there's some gold in there, brother.
Oh, yeah, but I
That's the
do.
good
I
shit.
go through
I don't
them.
want that, though.
I go through them. Seriously, it takes me about a minute and I'm irritated and I feel my soul being sucked out of me and I go, nah,
Yeah, good on you.
Do you ever look at my stuff?
nah.
Particularly not.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy. The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Hey, that was a great car ad, Keezy.
Oh, my review.
Yeah, man.
You watch it?
Yeah,
Really?
it was good.
Did you actually watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Thank you.
Is that the one where your balls fell out?
Yeah, all his balls fall out.
Well, that's
in
not the
boot
only thing
there.
that happens.
Right,
But yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing on my phone.
It was good, man.
Thank you. We'll get into this on the show, but
Sure,
the comment
sure.
section wasn't
Ndeh.
too friendly about it.
Ndeh.
And,
Sounds about right. And
Hey, Jace, can I ask you a quick question? So obviously today, after the show, we've got the Hodaki Christmas party. It's summer vibes.
I was not aware of that theme.
Summer vibes. So, and Mogi's wearing a Swanee right now just to paint a picture.
fucking
Everyone else,
cold, man.
Well,
everyone
it was
else is wearing summer
Keezy said
shit.
on the chat, he went, remember your summer outfits? And I went, what the fuck's that?
Yeah.
And
No,
he said,
you said what for? And I said for the Christmas party, it's summer vibes. And you said go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And
yeah.
And then, but what he did though, this is the thing that annoys me, is you wear your boat shirt every day. You always wear your boat shirt. The day that it's actually like, oh, that would actually work well, you bring it in separately and have a different shirt on.
I want to correct you factually there, Keezy.
Yeah. Would you?
I don't wear my boat shirt every day. And I've got a really crazy floppy hat that my wife made.
Oh, yeah.
That is actually a really cool hat.
So there you go.
I'd be
Do you like
interested
my
in one
new
of those.
shirt?
Yeah.
It's good, eh?
Is that new?
Fits me really well.
New to you?
Yeah, new to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't
No,
look
it's not
brand
new.
new.
No.
Yeah.
Well, as I say, my wife's second-hander.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She always
saves up
goes-
all the cash for her to buy stuff and buys you
Well,
secondhand
no,
shit.
she doesn't buy new ever, and that's her way of saving money.
Oh, sure.
You know, she'll just buy 500 second-hand things.
Yeah.
I
As
like
a-
it.
You know,
And then turn them into hats in a year's time.
yeah, often she
Or
does.
not. Yeah.
She's happy to make custom make you guys some floppy hats.
I would love that.
You just
Right.
need to tell her the material you want. She'll whack it out for you.
$100 bills. See what I'm saying?
Would I be able to bring her like an old shirt and she could turn it into a hat?
Yes,
See, that'd be cool.
do that then, and I'll get her to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your boat shirt?
I just don't want you to communicate with her privately, Keezy.
That's
Oh, well,
fair.
what's the point then?
So you bring in the shirt, and I'll say you want one made out of that.
Well, I was going to take the shirt to her personally, and I can't do it. Like
I
you
know.
guys could do it, but I can't. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel terrible doing it. I guess I'm just too much of a good boy. But are you guys going to get lit today?
Well, I was
No.
just remembering the last Christmas party we went to with old Keezy.
No, you
Remember
got
that?
maggoted.
Yeah, he got
Yeah, you
he
did.
got
I
steamed.
didn't actually though. That was when I was dressed as a clown.
Well, you did.
You did. You just, you know, those scenarios. I don't know if you ever had this in your life, Mogi,
Yeah, mate.
where I'd wake up in the morning and I would say to my wife, "Geez, old such and such was pissed as a newt last night, wasn't he?" And she'd be like, "Yeah." And I'd go, "Oh, he was massively out of it." And she was like, "Actually, not really. He wasn't drunk at all." And I go, "Oh, he seemed really out of it to me."
Was he
Oh,
swaying?
He was swaying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, everybody was swaying.
Everyone at the party was steamed.
And then at the end of the night, everybody was standing on the wall.
Whoa. Yeah. It happened a couple of times in my life, and then I sort of reflected on the evening. And went, "Ooh,
And then would she say? Would she ever say, "Well, actually,
oh, yeah, quite often.
yeah,
She'd say, "Well, I think you probably mean you were pretty pissed last night."
yeah"?
God almighty. She must have had a hell of a time with you.
Totally. Totally.
But
she
at least
did.
you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's different if you're in your 40s.
Yes.
When you're drunk, do you think you're hilarious?
No.
Not like to everyone, but when you're with your wife. Because when I'm drunk, I think I'm fucking funny as my wife. And she finds it extremely annoying. But I think it's funny.
I can't really remember, to be honest.
I don't think I get silly. I think you get silly. You do. But you get more pissed than I do.
I get silly, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm fucking hilarious, and it's just annoying, but I can't tell. I lose the ability to tell when I'm crossing the line.
Crossing the line of from funny to annoying.
Just being a massive pain in the ass. And then the next day I'm like, that was fun, eh? And she's like, yeah, until you were fucking annoying last night.
I do that sober.
Yeah.
You know, and it's inadvertent. Like I'll be taking the piss and I won't quite get the reaction I want. So I'll take it a bit further. So, I'll nudge it and then I'll realise that I've nudged it beyond the acceptable level and then I'll try and pull it back again. Well, and it doesn't work that way.
That's what Cohen Holloway does. He'll do a joke and nobody laughs. And so he'll keep on doing it and it's still not funny. And then after about the 50th time, it actually does get funny.
Yes. Yeah.
It's funny because he won't let it go.
Yeah. Good stuff.
All right, we done?
Yeah.
Your Hodaki Big Show Keezy
Word of the day is... Are we walking down today?
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Far out, man.
10 minutes is your Keezy word of the day. Send all 5 for the week through the Hodaki Big Show's Instagram. Chat there with your cell phone. You can win a prize pack, including a signed Backbone t-shirt. Also follow us on Instagram, Chris Key and Z, Hoity J, Mr. Mike Minogue, and Call Me Pugs.
Thanks, mate.